Tori Stevens here with Lake Life Realty, and I am here with Natalie, and she is here to share us all about her vision here at her new business in Meredith on Main Street.
Yeah, so my shop is called Artisan Eyewear, and I have been in business for almost 5 years. I was in space kind of in the back of my building, and then in December I moved up to the front, so it's easier to see me on Main Street. And yeah, it's an optical. I'm not a doctor. I don't do eye exams. It's probably the first question that people have. But I will take prescriptions and make glasses. So I have been in the field for about 15 years. I worked in Rhode Island for 10. I worked in private practice in optometry for 2 different doctors in Rhode Island and in Boston. So kind of learned everything, kind of wore all the hats, and now I'm trying to have the kind of optical that I would want to shop in if I was a customer, which is no pressure, no hard sales environment, and a really wide selection of different styles.
And what brought you here to the Lakes region, or specifically Meredith?
So my grandmother lived here since the 70s, and I'm one of those kids that was, all the summers I was working at the town docks or doing other things like that. So I'm familiar with Meredith. And then at that time in 2018, a couple of optometry or optical places had closed around here. So I saw that there was an opportunity. And since then there have been other places that have opened up as well.
Nice, awesome. Well, it definitely then shows more of a need than ever before.
Right.
And then tell us about that process of what a customer can experience when they walk through the door here on Main Street, from start to finish, time frames, things like that.
Yeah, right. So I usually spend about an hour with people, and that might sound like a long time, but I have a really carefully curated selection, and I want to showcase maybe pieces that you wouldn't think would look good on you. And I also get to know you, so your job, your hobbies, what visual demands you have, and then there are usually a lot of questions that I have to answer too. So I work with a lot of specialty lenses. For example, if you were a concert pianist and you had a tape measure and you wanted to have a pair of glasses that you wore to play 8 hours a day, I can algebraically figure out from your base prescription how to do that. Or if you told me that you had really bad migraines all the time, I have access to a special migraine lens. So there's a lot of things that we cover. But like I said, you would bring your prescription, or I'm happy to call your eye doctor and have that faxed over, because a lot of people don't walk around with their script. And in New Hampshire, you get 2 years from your eye exam to when that expires.
Okay.
And then turnaround time is like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and then you would come back in for about 10 minutes, and I would do all the fine-tune adjustments and make sure they're comfortable and that you're seeing well. And yeah, so we have a good time when people come in. It's very casual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. And you have a lot on display here. Tell us about the different brands you have, how you go about choosing what's here in your place here.
Yeah, so I do go to eye shows. The one that I go to most commonly is in New York at the Javits Center once a year. So it's very labor intensive to find pieces. The selection that we're standing in front of right now, this is Theo, Theo, and they're a Belgian line. And they just do really wild and funky shapes and colors. And this is one of my more popular lines, partly because I'm the only optical in New Hampshire that carries this line. You'd have to go to Burlington or down to Boston otherwise. But I source from, I've got a line from an opera singer in Quebec who also makes eyeglasses out of recycled materials, and those are really, really cool. That's called Faniel. And then, I'm just constantly looking for new lines, heavy on France, heavy on the Netherlands, and Japan. So yeah, it's probably my favorite part of my job.
Yeah. Shopping.
Right.
Awesome. Well, let's have our viewers know how they can reach out, where they can find you, so that if they have needs, they know where to come.
Sure. So I mostly post on Instagram. So my handle is @Artisan Eyewear. My website is meredithoptical.com. So you can also head there. And then I do have a Facebook presence, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm really more on Instagram.
Perfect.
But yeah, and then you can always call me at 603-276-4184. And you can also text that number.
Awesome. And we're right here in downtown Meredith, right off of Main Street.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, so nice to have you, and
Thank you.
appreciate you sharing everything about your business with us.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.